Every single drop, I'll be giving away 2 Chad Muska Shortys t-shirts. In order to qualify for those giveaways, you gotta subscribe to this YouTube channel and you gotta sign up to my mailing list. It is a beautiful day here in sunny Southern California. I'm coming to you live from my backyard. And if you're watching this video, odds are you're looking for an update on the massive late 90s, early 2000s Y2K vintage skateboarding clothing and skateboarding decks that recently came into my possession. If you don't know the story, in the mid 90s to around 2004, my dad owned an online skate shop. And it was my first job. I worked there when I was 13 years old. And in around 2004, he shut it down. And all of the leftover inventory from that skate shop basically has just sat in storage for 20 years. I've been begging my dad to let me get a crack at it. And it finally happened, you guys. It finally happened. So I am now in possession of hundreds and hundreds of vintage skateboard decks and clothing from the golden era of skateboarding, the late 90s and the early 2000s. I've got Shortys, Black Label, Birdhouse, Independent, Spitfire, Think, Anti-Hero, Hookups, Zero. It's insane. It's literally insane. I want to give everyone who's watching this an opportunity to enjoy this era the way that I enjoyed that era. So I will be selling all of this inventory, and I know some of you are just chomping at the bit to get it, and the anticipation is killing you. Trust me, I understand that, okay? I've been waiting for 20 years to get into this product, and I'm in no rush to get it sold. It's here, it's gonna go to you guys. I'm working my ass off to get it done. It's been nonstop, like 4 days straight of sorting and getting all the inventory for this product. And this is just a portion of one of the 2 storage units that contain all of this old inventory. So I appreciate everyone being patient with me, and I want to let you know how this is going to go down. But before we get into that, for all of you that never even knew I existed until a few days ago, my name is Rick Martinelli. I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm based here in Los Angeles. I grew up in San Diego. Some of you who are watching this may also know me as independent hip-hop artist named Reason the Citizen. I'm also an eBay reseller. I'm a regular guy. I happen to come into possession of this stuff. I don't want anybody to think that, like, you know, I'm some spoiled rich kid or whatever. I wasn't. My dad was a working class dude. We ran the skate shop out of our garage. I worked for the company. My sisters worked for the company. All 4 of my sisters can grip a skateboard. That's pretty sick. I want to give everyone an opportunity to buy this product. I do want to make some things abundantly clear though. First and foremost, this is highly sought after, highly valuable vintage clothing and skateboard decks. I want everyone to understand that realistically, most of this product is going to sell for hundreds of dollars, maybe thousands of dollars in some instances, especially for some of the vintage collectible skateboard decks. But I want to give everyone an opportunity to buy it. I could just put it all up on eBay, but considering how many messages that you guys sent me and how many people are genuinely excited, I'm gonna make it available to all of you guys first. I'm gonna be doing this in individual drops, 20 pieces at a time, probably once a week, maybe more often. I'm not just gonna put it all up at once. I got a family. I have a wife and 2 kids. I gotta be present, you know what I mean? The last 4 days, I've been gone sorting through all this stuff. My kids have been like, where's dad? We miss dad. And I'm just like, dad's picking through t-shirts. I'm gonna situate this in a way that is manageable for me and is reasonable for my family. It's just gonna be me and my wife doing this. I don't wanna overwhelm myself. I don't wanna overwhelm my wife. I also have a full-time job. I'm also a stand-up comedian. I also produce stand-up comedy shows for a company called Don't Tell Comedy. You might have heard of it. And I also have an eBay reselling business. I'm a busy guy. I don't want this to dominate my life as much as I want all of you to be happy that you have access to this. So we're gonna drop it all in 20 pieces at a time. They're gonna be curated. Most of it's gonna be accessible stuff that I have a lot of inventory of, and every drop will have at least 1 or 2 exclusive, very rare pieces. Every single drop, I'll be giving away 2 Chad Muska Shortys t-shirts. In order to qualify for those giveaways, you got to subscribe to this YouTube channel and you got to sign up to my mailing list. There is a link in the description for where you can sign up for that. That will also be where I announce the drops first, and they will all be going onto my Instagram feed and my Instagram stories. When I release everything, it'll be 20 pictures in a carousel. Any item that you see that you're interested in, you DM me, you tell me the item that you're interested in and what you would like to pay for it, and I will let you know what other people are telling me they'll pay for it. I feel like it's the most democratic way. If you would prefer to do it on eBay, we can do it on eBay too. Just let me know. Just drop a comment and let me know how you would prefer to buy this stuff. Also, let me know which brands you're most excited to buy. I'm most hyped about the Shorty stuff because that was like my childhood. I'll be taking payments on Zelle and Venmo. If you are not comfortable sending a Zelle or a Venmo payment to a guy that you didn't even know existed until a few days ago, I totally understand that. We can figure out something where I put it on eBay so you have like some buyer protections. We're gonna figure this out together. I didn't expect to have this much stuff available to sell. I definitely didn't anticipate like the crazy response that I got. I've gotten hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of messages. Thank you guys for all being patient. Please, again, reminder, if you wanna win those free Chad Muska Shortys t-shirts, authentic, vintage, 90s Y2K Shortys Chad Muska t-shirts, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join the mailing list. I'm gonna pick winners at random and I'm gonna pick them from my YouTube subscribers. We just launched this channel. My wife and I have been reselling on eBay for a couple years, and we've been meaning to start a YouTube channel that documents all of our reselling adventures. We go to garage sales, thrift stores, estate sales, anywhere that we could buy things and flip them for profit. We figured this would be the best starting off point to launch this channel. So I'm excited that you guys are here. Hopefully you stick around once all the product is sold. I feel like I've already made some pretty genuine connections with people just through this whole process. So thank you guys so much already for the support. Keep in mind that this isn't even everything that I'm gonna have yet. This is only 10 of maybe 200 decks. I'm hoping there's still some more clothing. I know there's a ton of shoes in the second storage unit. I know for a fact we had a lot of Adios. I know we had Jamie Thomas 50/50s. I know we had Danny Montoya's, Jeremy Ray's. We had some great classic stuff. Some good old throwback early 2000s, late 90s, chunky, big old fat skate shoes. Stay tuned. I'm gonna be documenting the entire process right here on this channel. If you wanna see me going to the storage unit and picking up new stuff, if you wanna get updates in real time, subscribe to this channel because it's all happening here. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you soon, and I'm looking forward to doing business with all you guys. So, peace.